What you and I must learn to do is strategically keep your mouth shut. Before you say it, before you do anything, think, critically think. If it feels good, what you're about to do and say, don't do it. No good. If it feels good, no good. If it's natural to do, if you like to do it, don't do it. You're making a mistake. He's got to locate himself. He's got to know, he's got to have done a very, very, very hard critical self analysis and locate himself, know what he's got, know what his weaknesses and strengths are, and be able to enunciate them in a public way. He's cammed himself from every single angle so he knows what he looks like. He uses the old glass window, the stores, as he passes by. He can see what his body looks like, his phenotype looks like compared to other strangers walking beside him, men and women, whatever. He can see the comparison. He's got to see that comparison. Everything is comparisons. Can't get away from it. Everybody runs a campaign. Everybody is looking for something, and the guy's advocating for something. There's no question about it. And everybody has listening limitations. When they've heard what they want to hear that confirms an already preset opinion, they're already going to judge. Is it truth? No, it doesn't have to be. The truth is a lot more involved and more complex than a simple judgment in a social situation. However, it resolves itself as a power struggle. Always comes down to that. A power struggle. Who's got the power? By continence, the features, the smile, the personality, and all that garbage that we worship so much. That cheap crap that makes an impression without any substance behind it. It's all symbol. It's all show, no go, the way I see it. It's just personality. It's marketing. That's all it is. Ginning up phony energy. You have to become the master of worthless, trivial, trite conversation and let the silence work. But when I say silence, what you're facing is, of course, your phenotype. That's what you look like, how you behave, and how the other judges you. And the situation, the legal aspects, the social aspects, and on, psychological aspects, material aspects of all kinds. It goes on in that power matrix. It's not any one thing. It's all of that taken together. The height, I'm sorry to say, my friend, I'm a short man. The height is a big factor. I'm sorry, I haven't been able to get around that fact. Now, when Ruth Westheimer, Dr. Westheimer, that little munchkin, when she says height doesn't matter, she's full of crap. Yes, height doesn't matter if you have successfully transmuted. A man like me, I built my body as strong and tough. I'm talking about grabbing, punching, and most of all, brute power, so that my presence communicates to that man or that woman. There's everything about me. The way I walk, the way I look suggests power, physical power, hurting power. Then the height doesn't matter. You get some street smarts behind it. Then the height doesn't matter. It's the loneliest feeling in the world. If you get on that dance floor, you walk in the streets of New York or anywhere, and everybody's tall. The women are tall, everybody tall. You're faked out by the heels. I'm only 5'3" on a good day. That's right. That's why I'm saying it. Don't be sold. Don't be faked out on simple, phony answers that are so superficial, dangerously superficial. Don't be faked out by admonishments, reminders, and warnings of what you should or should not do. Don't do what I did. Go to the cool guy and say, cool. How did you become so successful with the women? How come I can't? What do I do? What do I say? And then say, cool, set me up. Biggest mistake you could ever make in the world. Take it from me, I made that mistake. And I put cool on a pedestal, the worst thing you could do. One, in every single case, and I have the experience to back myself up, to be credible in what I'm saying. It doesn't work. Cool guy has clay feet, you'll find that out. Cool guy has clay feet, except for the fact that you're putting him up on a pedestal. You're giving him power he doesn't have. You're projecting away all your power into Cool. Cool's a phony. But you have to find that out over and over again before you understand what I'm talking about. Cool is a phony. He doesn't exist except in your mind that you built him up. And we've been trained by Madison Avenue, the marketers, the slick marketers, to accept the phony advertisement, the phony incentives, and they get us to believe that. We buy the symbol for the reality. You tell me hypnosis isn't powerful. A suggestion, a well-placed hypnotic suggestion at the right time can be more powerful. Now listen to what I'm saying. Can be more powerful than a most objective reality. It sounds strange. And I'm not talking about the power of the mind and all that. I'm not talking about all these self-help guru books that tell you mind positive thinking, think positive, see the sunny side, all that crap. I'm not talking about that. I only talk about what I can grab and hold and prove or demonstrate in argument and evidence under a tight Q&A. I don't run from Q&A. I don't run from the sunlight. I'm right out there. I stand good for every word I say. I don't throw secret bombs like a lot of the political pundits, talking heads. I don't deal in demeaning an opponent before I even start, unless he does it to me. You treat your man like the martial arts. Respect this side, respect the other side. Now let's get it on. Let's get the fight on. But first, respect this side. Respect the other side. Touch him up. There's a reason for that. There's a reason. If you're the best man, you have to prove it. You're the best man, then prove it. That's all. If you proved it, then you got it. But all situations have to be very carefully evaluated and studied. Everybody, I want to hear from everybody. Before I make up my mind, I want to hear from everybody. I want to give everybody a chance at me. A chance to say what you want to say. I don't care how you come. I don't care what you want to say. I don't care if you want to insult me. Go ahead and do it. I'm coming back. But I'm going to listen to what you say before I open my trap. And I'm going to make sure I understand what you were saying by feeding back to you what you said, paraphrasing it. Is this what you said about me, about the situation? Is this, or what did you mean to say? I'm going to help my opponent make his argument against me, because I want to I want to push back against the most powerful argument against me I can possibly get and beat him in a hard, well-earned communication. But the way I see it, everything's arrangement. Everything's communication. You have to make the deal. You're talking to a woman, you have to get her to go along with your program. The more that's hidden, the more that you're trying to use subliminals, that's going to come back to haunt, the way I see it. So now, after I get done talking, it's not so simple anymore. It's not black and white anymore.